fucking devils that you're delivering to the earth. I am who I am, even at a baby's age. If I was Satan, I was Satan when I was born. So would you not call me the devil as a child? Oh, but that doesn't make sense. You know why? Because you live in a fantasy world and you don't see things for what they are. That's why in the Bible, God ordered children to be slayed, because it was about a people more than it was about the children. It's you looking at the child and you live through your feminine mother energy. You just want to mother it. And that's part of our nature, to want to preserve ourselves, but it's beyond that. This is outside of that. So if I'm a devil, I was a devil when I was born. So when I call children devils, why do you get upset? They were born to be devils. So it's okay for you to call me a devil, call me a demon, and forget that I was a child at once. But it's wrong for me to call a child a devil before they even reach a manhood or womanhood. You see how you contradict yourself? It doesn't make sense. A lot of your children are demons because you're demons. And you birth demons because you was on the wrong frequency when you conceived them. It's a genetic thing. It has nothing to do with a child more than it has to do with who the fuck the child is going to be and who it's destined to be because of his genetic code, because of his astrological program. See, surface dwellers can never find God. Surface dwellers will never find God. They will never find themselves because the kingdom is within you. It's within your DNA. You have to study your DNA. You have to study your genome, which is astrology. And I am the only person teaching you the absolute truth. Your astrology is your genome. Study your major aspects. As above, so below. It will help you. But then again, everything that you type in these computers, that's why technology is very important. It's all being recorded into the Akashic records. So you can't say at the end of your life cycle that you wasn't told, because you typed it in the room right before the Messiah. And the person that you typed it to is actually a version of your own self trying to talk to you, but you couldn't hear because you were so dumb, deaf, and blind that you couldn't hear. And Allah will not judge you at the end of your life cycle. You will. You will look at what you said and what you've done to the truth that was right before your eyes. You could not look past your attachments. You didn't know what you were listening to. You offended your own self. You're not worthy of the kingdom of God. And you will not be worthy. You will not let yourself enter complete love because you're not understanding what you are. And so when you get to the end of your life cycle, you're going to say, I ignored wisdom. The all will say to you, you are welcome in. You are forgiven. You are complete love. I love you. And you know what you will say to the all? I am not worthy. I'm not worthy. I don't match the perfection. My heart is not pure. Look at what I did. I was told the truth and I ignored it. It was clearly in my face. I was in the chat. Here it is. On May, I said this. On May, it will be recorded. That's what technology is for. It's to record your stupid ass. The revolution will be televised. And all of this shit will play back because it's all in the Akashic records. Think deeply. Where's the internet coming from? You say computers. How those computers ran? Electricity. Where does electricity come from? So is the internet connected to the ether? You damn right. All of this shit is nothing but zeros and ones into the Akashic records, from the Akashic records, being put onto the Akashic records. Everything you type, every character you type is being recorded into the Akashic records that we play back to you. At the end of your life cycle, the mind is amazing. How do we have the internet? From supercomputers, right? What's powering those supercomputers? How do you get to send the messages that you're sending and it comes up on my, is that electrical signals? Is it electricity? That's what it is. It's all from the sun. This is all the sun. This is the Akashic records right here. The electromagnetic field. All of this is electricity. All of this is source energy. The internet, the reason why I'm streaming and beaming to you right now is an electrical signal coming through your phone, and it's coming from nature. Powered by nature, baby. More technology, the more clearer. The more clearer it becomes. You already in hell, and you're being recorded. Everything you type is being recorded. I feel sorry for you, man. You look back and you'll be sorry that you didn't go deeper. I made it so clear to you. I gave it to you in nigger language, as a nigger, to a nigger. You won't have an excuse, black people, because your Messiah came, nigga. The messenger already came to you, and you did not hear the message because you was focused on the messenger. Oh, but the messenger was just as broken as you was, fucked up as you was. How else do I get you the message? But you've been told over and over and over for years and years and years, and you ignored me. You ignored me. And so you will perish. You will perish. And it will not be the all that will perish you. God, Allah, the Almighty Oneness, from which you came from and which you are, if you not vibrate to the frequency of everything that is, then you will be in hell and you will burn. There's an actual place just like this one where you can feel and touch. There's lower levels of hell. You're in a hell. But in this hell, you have an opportunity to get out. There's an objective of why you're here, and it's not to get money and survive. That's not the objective of why you're here.
You find yourself fighting amongst dudes that you used to go to school with, and now y'all enemies, and you trying to figure out what's all the beef about. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. The streets is very, very real. That's like you sitting up there talking about Adolf Hitler is a myth. That's like you sitting up there talking about King Leopold. The first, the second, the third is a myth. What are you, bugging? You gonna sit up there and tell me that Saddam Hussein was a myth? No, he's dead. And who killed him? The Crusaders, the colonizers. Mary, I was one of the real ones that asked you to help me, but it's okay. God bless. God is great. Let me tell you something, man. I try to help as many people as I can, but one thing y'all gotta understand is that it gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming, the amount of people that I'm carrying on my back. That's why it's like you say, when people sit up there and talk about the streets, what streets? Ain't nobody out in the streets but broke people, and the other people that's out in the streets is kill or be killed. It's stick-up kids out there. It's crack dealers out there. It's pill pushers out there. It's pimps out there. All the good people are at work. And when they get off, they want to go get them a Budweiser. They want to go play some basketball, watch some sports. In the streets is people that's looking to make a way out of no way. There's nothing left in the streets. Unless you the vendors. Now you got the vendors out there trying to sell their socks. They're trying to sell their tank tops. You got the thieves out there, the hustlers, the boofers. They go into the store. They stealing merchandise. They coming outside trying to sell. Everybody's trying to hustle. Like, what are we talking about? When it comes to the streets, what exactly are we talking about? The streets ain't even loyal to the streets. What are we talking about? The streets have an expiration date. I done seen some of the illest killers get their snot box robbed. Most of the dudes that's in the grave is realer than the dudes that y'all see locked up. And y'all don't even realize it. That's why when people try to sit up there and make fun of me being shot, how? How, Sway? You can't make fun of me being shot. That don't not make me real. It don't take away the history of the pain that I put in these streets. And see, the best part about it is that my catalog, you can't take that away. When those young boys outside see me, that's from the streets, we ain't talking about you internet niggas. We talking about the ones that come from where I come from, throughout the Bronx and the city. They heard the rumors of Poppy from Bronx River, but it ain't about that no more. Now when they see me, they see a symbol of somebody that did something with his life. The only ones that keep bringing up the streets and sounding ignorant is the ones that can't figure out how to, like, if they sell you, I'm outside. We're in front of the store, the bodega. You in front of the bodega? You in front of the big park in Bronx River or the big park in Webster? Are you kidding me? You outside? That's what you call outside? I'm supposed to be excited because you're still in the same neighborhood that you grew up in, that you've been in for 25 years and better. You spent 25 years of your life in the same neighborhood and you think you... In the same neighborhood? You spent 25 years of your life in the same neighborhood. And you proud? You proud? Yeah, I guess your mother should be really proud of you because she the one that taught you that stupid shit. That bitch still, she's still there too, right? Right. Right. And now y'all try to convince me. Come outside. Come outside. I've been there. I've done that. You got guns. I got scraps. A million mother efforts on this planet Earth talk that hard bull because it's all they worth. That's all you worth. That's all you got? When they had to figure these streets out, especially when you living in the hood, your kids got to figure out how to survive the streets from a woman. Your children, your boys have to figure out how to survive the streets from a woman? That's foul within itself. Yeah, joke, it's funny. You living in the hood and your kids have to figure out how to maneuver through gangs, maneuver through being bullied in school, maneuver through the dudes trying to recruit them and give them their first gun. They had to figure out how to deal with that. Should I take this gun or should I not take this gun because niggas is getting shot on the block? And mom is not strong enough to go against these men. Mom is not strong enough to go against the Pistol Pete's. Mom is not strong enough to go against the Rod Diggs. And I know mom be talking about she got brothers and uncles and you ain't got a nigga in your family that can compete with those niggas. You don't. women don't want to hear this truth, but the scariest part about it, I just can't get on the woman because the woman got to understand something too, right? That when the woman is at home and the woman sends her son outside, where he should be protected by all the men that's on the corner, the woman sends her son outside into the jungle, the concrete jungle, called the projects, called the tenement buildings, called the hood. And what happens is the men that is not your child, the father, you know how, because the men call themselves lions, right? The reason why I don't call myself a lion, and Charleston White, you stole this from me, to me too, you cocksucker. A lion goes into a lioness den and kills all her pups. Then he has his own. In the hood, when you send your sons outside, the men in the hood kills off all your cubs. They send them to an early grave, or they send them to the penitentiary. When you send your sons outside because you want them to get out of your hair, because they getting on your nerves and you want some me time, you sending them outside to an early grave. Because now, the older dudes, right? See, because dudes my age, I got beef right now. And I can tell you right now, some of the dudes my age done been through a lot where they don't want to be going outside and doing reckless shit and reckless. They cowards. They want all of the act, all the niggas my ages and older, they're cowards. They want all the respect for what they did in the past, but they ain't willing to do it again. So now you got the niggas like Five Guard. I'm going to use him for an example, right? He'll be 40 years old, and he'll be in a set, like he'll be up under the nigga that I say, the Jets, right? He'll be up under the Jets, La Brem, and then what he'll do is, when he falls out with La Brem, or La Brem said ain't popping no more because La Brem is in jail, then he'll be 40 years old and he'll jump over to Trendy, which is Sex, Money, Murder, right? And you got to understand something. Niggas are still living in the streets because they trying to figure out how to make a way out of no way. So now what he doing is, because the older niggas don't want no smoke, what they're doing is they're waiting for the new recruits. They're looking for the K-Flocks. That's angry, that's raised by a single mother. The angry K-Flock, you know, the one that's in jail right now facing the rest of his life, and they looking and they waiting for the Zaymunners. Yeah, they want the Zaymunners around because the Zaymunners is not having it. And if y'all don't know about her brother, he was worse than R. Kelly. He was worse than R. Kelly. He was 10 times worse than R. Kelly. And Nicki Minaj paid for his lawyer. What he did to that little girl, y'all should read it up. I don't even want to describe it because y'all might get in trouble from YouTube from describing how he violated her. And then Nicki Minaj's alter ego. See, this is something that she don't say no more because I think because of me, I used to get in Nicki's ass back in my early days of YouTube. She used to call herself Roman. Roman. Remember that? Listen to her old songs. Roman. You know who Roman was? Roman Polanski. You know what Roman Polanski is on the run for? Same shit R. Kelly did. Roman fled overseas so he couldn't face court in America. That's Nicki Minaj's alter ego. Her baby father, he's worse than R. Kelly. And I'm talking even to myself. I was getting stupid sitting on my ass in front of this TV. Now it's time to stand up, man up. Baby, you ain't gotta lie to me. Matthew Young sponsoring the war. Hit him in the head with the headshot. We outside. Neighborhoods like this, them chickens making that noise, all that noise, they're gonna call the animal police on you. You gotta understand something. In certain neighborhoods, they have rules and regulations that stop you from doing certain shit like that. Now, I would suggest if you're a meat eater, get you some rabbits, because the rabbits ain't gonna make that much noise, and ain't nobody gonna really know. Plus, there's rabbits already in the community. So now, if you set something up, because I tell you right now, back in the days, I bought my daughter a rabbit for her birthday, and that shit stunk up the house so bad. Oh my God. Hassan, did you ever speak on Kansas City rapper Two Guns? Kevin getting his snot box rocked yesterday. Now I gotta look into that. I need y'all to as a matter of fact, that's what y'all could do too. Whoever be, I need y'all to follow me on Snotbox TV on IG. Because I'm gonna start posting more on my Snotbox TV on IG. So that way, if y'all want me to cover stories, you can go to Snotbox TV on IG or Poppy from BX River. Those are the only two Instagrams that I got. POPPY from BX River or Snotbox TV. Any other Instagram that you see is not mine. Anytime, the reason why I don't use Hassan Campbell no more, because for some reason Instagram keep taking my Hassan Campbell as if I'm impersonating myself. So I said, whatever. Poppy from BX River or Snotbox TV. I need all of y'all to follow me. As a matter of fact, anybody that follows me on Snotbox TV today, I'm going to follow you right back.
And all of this shit will play back because it's all in the Akashic Records. Think deeply. Where's the internet coming from? You say computers. How those computers ran? Electricity. Where does electricity come from? So is the internet connected to the ether? You damn right. All of this shit is nothing but zeros and ones into the Akashic Records, from the Akashic Records, being put onto the Akashic Records. Everything you type, every character you type is being recorded into the Akashic Records and we play back to you. At the end of your life cycle, the mind is amazing. How do we have the internet? From supercomputers, right? What's powering those supercomputers? How do you get to send the messages that you're sending and it comes up on is that electrical signals? Is it electricity? That's what it is. It's all from the sun. This is all the sun. This is the Akashic Records right here. The electromagnetic field. All of this is electricity. All of this is source energy. The internet, the reason why I'm streaming and beaming to you right now is an electrical signal coming through your phone, and it's coming from nature. Powered by nature, baby. More technology, the more clearer. The more clearer it becomes. You already in hell, and you're being recorded. Everything you type is being recorded. For sorry for you, man. You look back and you'll be sorry that you didn't go deeper. I made it so clear to you. I gave it to you in nigger language, as a nigger, to a nigger. You won't have an excuse, black people, because your Messiah came, nigga. The messenger already came to you, and you did not hear the message because you was focused on the messenger. Oh, but the messenger was just as broken as you was, fucked up as you was. How else do I get you the message? But you've been told over and over and over for years and years and years, and you ignored me. You ignored me. And so you will perish. You will perish. And it will not be the all that will perish you. God, Allah, the Almighty Oneness, from which you came from and which you are, if you not vibrate to the frequency of everything that is, then you will be in hell and you will burn. There's an actual place just like this one where you can feel and touch. There's lower levels of hell. You're in a hell. But in this hell, you have an opportunity to get out. There's an objective of why you're here, and it's not to get money and survive. That's not the objective of why you're here. It's not to be entertained and fuck and be in pleasures and raise your little stupid little children. That is not why you're here. You're not breathing to do so. But you don't know where you come from. You don't ask those questions. You don't even know how you started this dream. You're just dreaming. You sleep. Wake up. You're in a dream. How did you get here? Where were you before this, since there's a you? Is there a you? Do you exist? Do you even know who you are? Do you know where you're going? You take for granted your breath that you breathe. But when you die, do you know where you're going? Do you know what you're actually doing? And do you know what you're actually living? Do you even care? Are you at sleep? I put myself here, someone says. Really? To do what? And where did you put yourself here from? And where will you go? What are you doing? What is the purpose of you being here? Why is your focus on the wrong things? Why is my face more important than the message? Why are you so easily distracted? Why can't you focus on what matters? How is that helping you? How? How is it helping you? How? What's more important? Your body or your clothes? What's more important? Your soul or your body? What's more important? The message or the messenger? You focus on the wrong things. That's why you lose. In order to get out of hell, you're going to need focus. You're going to need laser sharp focus.